welcome to Sacred Hours. I'm Jen, a bereavement doula, and I'm so honored that you're taking this time for yourself. Today's video is about holding grief and joy or light in the same breath. It is very easy to feel like you're not allowed to feel happy or find something enjoyable while you're grieving. I think a lot of society has trained us to feel like if we're feeling grief, we need to feel grief and grief only and be miserable and be depressed. And while all of those things are valid and you absolutely can be in those boats, it is equally valid to still find joy in things and to be grieving and be happy at the same time. And I think when it comes to pregnancy loss, especially if you're going to get pregnant after loss, you will find that there are times where you're going to feel joy and you're still going to have that grief. It's still going to be there. And it's okay that they're both there and they can coexist together, and it's okay. And I think, speaking on the pregnancy after loss a little bit, I do plan on doing a series on pregnancy after loss. But, when I had my first, he's number 4, but after my first loss, I felt so guilty once he was here and almost kind of reserved myself from fully loving him in fear that my lost baby would be jealous or feel like I was replacing her. But then she came and told me that it's okay. I can love him and still miss her, and I can love him and still love her. And I think that is the biggest thing to remember, is that you are allowed to feel happy and you are allowed to have another child and be happy with that child. And that doesn't dismiss your loss. That doesn't dismiss your child that you had. And I think society can make us feel the pressure in that way, that maybe we have those doubts in our head of, will people think that I don't love my child that I lost if I have another child? I think the most important thing is to remember you can feel joy. You can be grieving and be sad and miss your child and still feel joy and find happiness in other things. I think a lot of people are going to come into this space having loss at all different stages. Maybe you don't have children yet, but you want to. And so you're going to experience pregnancy after loss. And you need to know that it's okay to feel joy. There's going to be moms that come into this that have children and then have experienced loss. And that is where I was in my first loss. I already had 3 children, and I didn't want them to watch me fall apart. And I wanted to be a good mom to them while still honoring my lost daughter. And so I think if you can remember to find joy in things, that was a message that I was seeing a lot after I lost my daughter, was find joy. And it stuck with me that I need to be a good mom to these other children I have, and I can honor her loss, but still find joy in life and still find joy in my children and still love my daughter that I lost. It doesn't mean that since I have a smile on my face that I don't feel deep sadness that my daughter's not here with me, and here we are 6 years later and I still feel that deep loss of her. But there's days where I'm laughing so hard I'm peeing myself, 5 children later. And so I think it's very important to just say in your head, I am allowed to feel loss and light at the same time. I am allowed to feel joy and grief at the same time. Such a simple thing, so hard to do, but I just want you to remember that. So anyway, thank you for taking this time for yourself. Take a few deep breaths, and this space is always here for you.